So if you're not where you are or where you want to be with money, it means you got to up your financial literacy and learn more. Get new information, get more information, get information that you can now implement into your own strategies moving forward in terms of building wealth. Where you are right now with money is a result of how you've thought about money all your life leading up to today. It's a result of everything you know about money. Building wealth is oftentimes going to require building some habits, right? Some daily things, weekly things, monthly things, ways of thinking that are going to propel you to have different behaviors with money. And then different behaviors with money is what's going to ultimately lead to better outcomes with money. And of course, all that means that you got to stop doing certain things and start doing other things. Habits is what's going to propel you forward in this whole wealth building process. It doesn't have to be overly complicated, really complex. It's not that much. It's just simple behaviors that most of us can do. So here's some key things, some habits that you got to have. The first one is living under your means. You got to live below your means, and your means is your income. The key is to avoid spending more than you earn, more than you make. This means you got to cut back on some of the unnecessary larger ticket items or things that you may enjoy. Maybe you can live a more frugal life where you can enjoy things for less money so that you can spend less money. So you don't have to try to make your income match your expenses. You want your expenses every month well under your income. The more that your expenses are under your income, the more money that you'll have to pay off debt, or the more money you'll have to put towards your emergency fund, or the more money you'll have to invest for down the road. Now, the second thing you got to do is you have to avoid some of this bad debt. Debt on things going down in value. Don't get involved with bad debt. Right? You only want to take money and you want to be able to buy assets. So when you do your net worth equation at least 3 or 4 times a year, you want to be able to say, hey, my liabilities or debt is going down, right? And my assets end up going up. But you got to commit to not taking on any new debt that's bad debt on things going down in value, depreciating stuff. Now, the third thing you got to do is you got to make sure you emphasize making sure you have savings. Enough savings to cover emergencies. At some point, guys, I'd like to say, hey, at least get $2,000 or $2,500 in your savings to start. And then down the road, once you pay off any bad debt, then you can go back and add to that emergency money and build that up to 3 to 6 months or more of your actual monthly needs. Whatever those needs are per month. Add them up and multiply them by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months, and then that's what you want to make a goal of to actually save up. But don't neglect your savings, whatever you do. You gotta have money in case there's something that comes up, because guess what? Things do come up. You will have an emergency. Now, the fourth thing you got to do is you have to focus on investing and growing money regularly and consistently over a long stretch of time. Guys, that means you have to be involved with flipping money, taking money and flipping it into assets that's going up in value. You have to buy assets, and you buy assets through investing, whether it's real estate, commodities, stocks, ETFs, bonds, index funds, whatever it is. You have to focus on investing so that your money is going to grow. What happens to money all the time? It gets eaten up by inflation. So you want to be investing enough money so that you can outpace inflation and really grow some wealth. And that means you got to focus on it. Now, you're focusing on money. You're not worshiping money. You're not doing anything to get money. You're not sacrificing your values and morals to get more money. No, you are just focusing on money. And focusing on money is not the same thing as worshiping money. Guys, if you're getting anything out of this video, do me a favor and smash that like button below. Also, please share this video with your friends, your family, and your network of people. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, the sixth thing you got to do, and you might want to do this one first, is plan, strategize, and write down your goals. Your specific goals that are tied to time and money. So they're very, very specific. A goal that says, hey, I just want to have more money. That's not a goal. That's a wish. A goal is I want to have $10,000 in my emergency fund by January 1st. That's a goal because you got an amount and you got a time. It's specific. So write down your goals on paper, on a spreadsheet, Excel, whatever it could be. But you got to put them down on paper. And then once you have a few specific financial goals that you want to reach, you have to have action steps underneath each one of those goals. The action steps are the actual things that you're going to do every single day, once a week, or once a month to reach the goal. Only a few specific goals and then action steps underneath each one of them, all written down. Studies show that people that write their goals down are 40 to 50% more likely to achieve the goals. Guys, I partnered with Mint Mobile on this video. Look, everybody's walking around with one of these in their hands. We all have a cell phone. So we might as well shop around and get the best service as possible and pay less for it. So because of that, you might consider getting Mint Mobile. At Mint Mobile, they have premium wireless plans without sacrificing speed, coverage, or data. At Mint Mobile, they're able to keep the costs low because they cut out the overhead of salespeople and retail stores, and they pass that savings on to us. It's just another way of saving you money, which is really what this YouTube channel is all about. Mint Mobile is safe and it's reliable and it's built on the world's largest 5G network. So click on the link in the description box below if you're interested in the best value in wireless that's out there. It's 100% legit and you're gonna save money at Mint Mobile. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, the seventh thing you gotta do is you have to read more information. You gotta up your financial literacy. You have to learn more about money, learn more about budgeting, learn more about cutting your expenses or buying assets or investing your money. You gotta learn more about money. If you want to grow in terms of money, if you want to have more money, you got to get new information. And then when you get that new information, that's what you can plug into your goals and some of the other things we're talking about. But you got to get the new stuff in your brain. Where you are right now with money is a result of how you've thought about money all your life leading up to today. It's a result of everything you know about money. So if you're not where you are or where you want to be with money, it means you got to up your financial literacy and learn more. Get new information, get more information, get information that you can now implement into your own strategies moving forward in terms of building wealth. So read the books, get the podcasts, watch the YouTube channels, get involved with the groups, do the meetups, go to the conference if you have to, study like you were in class, right? When you were in college or high school or whatever, and take this thing serious. This is serious business because what you learn about money today is going to affect how much money you have 10, 15, 20 years from now. What you learn about money today is going to affect what you have when you get to be 60 and 70 years old and you need to pay rent or buy food or pay for your lights or water or gas. Now, the eighth thing you got to do is you got to make sure that if you have some large purchases that you need or want, that you're saving for these large purchases, right? So if you have tires on the car or you want a new car or you need another washing machine or you need another stove, you're saving up for these large purchases so that they don't become a surprise. And at the same time, you're also taking the regular occurring things that happen every single year, school clothes for the kids, Christmas gifts at Christmas time, birthday parties. You're preparing for all those things all throughout the year. So when you do your monthly budget in January, February, you start putting money aside every single month for these regular occurring things or for these large ticket items. Right? Create some sinking funds if you have to, these accounts where you can plug money into to pay for large ticket items or regular occurring items. That has to be a part of your routine with your money. Now, the ninth thing you got to do is you got to make sure you diversify your income streams. If all of your money is coming from one job, you may want to make sure you have income streams coming in from several places and not just a job. A job is the highest taxed type of income called earned income here in America. So you want to have other sources of income, outside income. Relying only on one source of income is very, very risky. So explore different ways to increase your income from various sources, whether it's a side hustle, whether it's dividends from stocks that pay dividends, whatever it could be. You got to explore other ways to bring in other income besides just the job. Now, number 10 is you got to focus on your health. What good is it to have all this money and all this wealth building if you're not healthy enough to enjoy it at some point? So taking care of your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health, all those things are super duper important for the old you. Now, number 11 is you got to make sure you avoid negative people. Listen, negative people are going to bring you down. Negative people are going to give you a pessimistic attitude. Negative people are going to drain you. Negative people are going to not enjoy and like and push and support you as you begin to build wealth. They're going to say, hey, you're going up the mountain. Come on back down here with me where I'm on the struggle bus. I want you to get on the struggle bus with me. That's the negativity you need to get away from. Form new alliances. form new friends, form new associations, new connections, meet new people, take opportunities to meet new people that are at where you want to go financially. And that's not to say to get rid of all your old friends. It's just saying make sure you don't have the dead weight around you, because some people that are your friends will and may bring you down, or will or may cause you to have a scarcity mindset or poverty mentality that is not conducive to building wealth, that won't help you where you're going or get to where you're going. So avoid the negative people on your way to wealth building. And then finally, number 12 is this. You got to make sure that somewhere in your plan, your monthly budget, somewhere you're helping other people. You're giving to other people. You're not just taking and give me in this world, that you're giving back to the world. You're planting some seeds. You're helping some people with your money. I don't care if it's $5 a month, $10 a month, doesn't matter. It's not the amount, it's the heart that you give with. If you give with the right attitude, you help people with the right attitude. Help with your money, help with your time, help with your energy, help with your talent, your gifts, whatever you can give, right? Give something to other people. Find a way to help somebody besides yourself. That's really important, and most people miss that when it comes to building wealth, making more money. And I'm saying, don't forget it. It's very important to help out other people along the way. Hey, if you got anything of value out of this quick video, do me a favor, smash that like button below for me. Also, share this video with someone you know who could use this information. And drop me a comment. Let me know, how many of these 12 things are you doing already, and which ones do you need to do better or do more? Let me know in the comments below. Hey, the best person who's going to take care of the old you is the young you. Take good care of yourself, but also take care of other people. Until the next video, peace.